Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is good moral character and naturalization. Specifically, I'm going to be talking about the absolute bars to good moral character. Now, if you have any questions about this topic, please drop a comment below. Otherwise, if you want to set up a consultation, please visit us at carboneattorneys.com. I have a link below. We have a button in the top right corner of our website. Click it, fill it out, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. So, good moral character and naturalization, absolute bars to good moral character. So, a part of the naturalization process requires you to show that you have good moral character. What does that mean? So, there's not a specific definition, of course, because we're dealing with immigration law, but generally, we're talking about you show up as a good member of society. You behave in the way that a model citizen would, but the standard's not perfection, obviously. You might have a lot of traffic tickets, or you have a conviction on your record, but it's a non-serious offense. These are fine, but what the government is really looking at is for people that have very serious convictions or have engaged in behavior that would prevent the government from saying that you possess good moral character, and therefore, would want to approve your application. I'm going to be breaking this up into 4 parts because there are several issues when it comes to good moral character. And today I just want to cover the absolute bars, meaning if you have any of these offenses on your record, you are barred from showing good moral character, meaning you can never show good moral character and you cannot naturalize and become a US citizen. When it comes to looking at good moral character, the look back period is either 5 years for the standard eligibility requirement, and that's 5 years from the date you file, or 3 years if you're naturalizing through your marriage to a US citizen. So although there's this 5-year and 3-year statutory period, the government can look beyond that. So it will not carry as much weight if it is within the statutory period, but it's still relevant. You may have been convicted of an offense, let's say 10 years before filing, and that's not within the statutory period, but the USCIS officer reviewing your case will look at it and make a determination. Sometimes, depending on whether or not you have convictions or offenses on your record, it may make sense to actually wait longer so that there is a gap from the date of your conviction or offense and the date that you file. You might have an offense, and if you filed today, it's going to be within that statutory period. So if you spoke to an immigration attorney like me, I might say it's better if you wait 5 years and apply then, because it'll drop off the statutory period, still be relevant, but not hold as much weight if it's during that statutory period. So when it comes to the absolute bars to good moral character, it comes down to convictions for specific offenses. So if you've ever been convicted of murder, you are barred. You cannot naturalize. You cannot show good moral character. Similarly, if you have a conviction for, or you engaged in persecution, torture, genocide, or severe violations of religious freedoms, you cannot show good moral character, and therefore you cannot naturalize and become a US citizen. Finally, if you ever have had a conviction for an aggravated felony, you cannot show good moral character, and therefore you cannot naturalize. Now, aggravated felonies is a pretty long list. There's a statute that breaks down which specific offenses are considered aggravated felonies, but for the most part, these are very serious offenses. We're talking murder, rape, illicit trafficking in controlled substances, money laundering, and the list goes on. So that's it. This is a pretty short one because when it comes to the absolute bars, these are the most serious offenses that you can be convicted of that will absolutely bar you from showing good moral character and therefore being able to naturalize and become a US citizen. So that's it. That's the video. I will be creating 3 more related to good moral character and naturalization, so be on the lookout for those. If you like this video, you want to see more, please like, subscribe, double tap, and I will keep making them.